everyone, myself Sahana, presently studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, branch of ISC, and today we are going to speak about on the topic of impact of agile development practices on project outcomes. And let's begin the topic. Firstly, the introduction to agile development practices. Agile development practices emphasizes iterative progress and flexibility in project management. These methodologies facilitate faster delivery of functional software to clients and stakeholders. Understanding their impact on project outcomes can help organization improve their processes. And this is the agile how to plan and launch. And first, review, deploy, test, developer and design. And this is about the introduction to agile development practices. And next is key principles of agile methodology. Agile is based on the principle from the Agile Manifesto, which prioritizes individuals and interactions, and customer collaboration and responsiveness to change are central tenets of agile practices. Continuous improvement and iterative development are crucial for successful project outcomes. And there are four agile manifesto values, and individuals and interactions over process and tools, and working software over compressive documentation, and customer collaboration over contract negotiation, and at last responding to change over following a plan. These are the four agile practices, and this is about the key principles of agile methodology. And next is enhanced communication and collaboration. Agile methodologies promote frequent communications among team members and stakeholders. Daily stand up meetings and sprint revives foster a culture of transparency and teamwork. Improved collaboration often leads to quicker identification and resolution of issues. And you can see the picture of collaboration and communication among the people. That is how to enhance the communication and collaboration in agile practices. And the next one is increased customer satisfaction. Agile practices involves customer throughout the development processes, ensuring their feedback is valued. And by delivering working software in increments, customer expectations can be more effectively managed. Higher levels of customer engagement often result in greater satisfaction with the final product. This is how to increase the customer satisfaction in agile practices. And you can see the picture of how to improve the customer satisfaction. And the next is faster time to market the agile practices. And firstly from demand to it goes to needs, and from needs to it goes to wants, and from wants to it will go to the demand, and from need to it will go to the customer practices. And agile methodologies allows teams to prioritize features based on customer needs and market demands. Shorter development cycles enables quicker releases and the ability to react to change swiftly. And organizations using agile practices often gain a competitive edge through timely product launches. This is how to fast the time to market in the agile practices. And the next one is improve the product quality of agile practices. And next, for regular testing and feedback loops in agile practices leads to higher quality deliverables. and it continuous integrations and delivery help to catch and address defects early in the process. And agile teams are more adaptable, allowing them to make necessary changes to enhance quality of the agile practices. And you can see the product quality, the picture, and this is how to improve the product quality of agile impact practices. And the next is flexibility and adaptability in the agile practices of development. Agile development encourages teams to embrace change rather than resist it. This adaptability allows teams to pivot when necessary, aligning with evolving project requirements. The iterative nature of agile supports ongoing refinement of both processes and products. And you can see the picture of flexibility and adaptability, that is how to change the agile practices of development. And next is enhancing team moral and productivity of agile practices. And agile practices empower team members by involving them in decision making processes. They will involve by taking the decisions to empower the team members. And a focus on collaboration and shared goals fosters a positive team environment. They'll share a goals and they'll focus on the collaboration by the team of the environment. And high moral often translates into increased productivity and better project outcomes. And it leads to better project outcomes, and that will increase the productivity of the agile practices. Mm, and next is challenges and considerations based on the agile practices of impacts. And implementing agile practices may require a cultural shift within an organization. Teams may face difficulties in fully adopting agile principles if they lack proper training. Resistance to change can hinder the effectiveness of agile methodologies in certain contexts. And there are top 6 challenges in agile transformation. The first, there is a management expectations. From management expectations, there is a unmet expectations and problems you actually have to face, that is unsolved pain points, and what you are still stuck with the practices. And from what the framework changes, from that it is benefits that management doesn't have. And what the framework changes was wasted with investment. And these are all the 6 challenges, that is illusory benefits and officially successes story, and benefits that management doesn't see, and wasted investment, and what you have still stuck with the agile practices, and unsolved pain points, and unmet expectations. These are the top 6 challenges of the agile practices. And the next is the at last the conclusions of the agile impact practices of the development. The impact of agile development practices on project outcomes is largely positive. Organizations that embrace agile can achieve better communication, increased quality, and customer satisfaction. And adopting agile methodologies, though fully, can lead to sustainable improvements in project management. And this is about the conclusions of the agile development practices. And you can see the agile methodology uses stories drive everything, arrange teams and tools needed to optimize products, and next analysis of concepts and the requirements definitions, how to determine the current state and your expectations of agile practices. And it ensures that you are reviewing and monitoring key for the success. And from the beginning of the processes and end users involvement and feedback critical, and it's critical feedback. And frequent development delivery through sprints, feedback on the testing, and appropriate changes are imperative. And this is all about the conclusions of the impact of agile development. Thank you, everyone.